Guys, Marco here, welcome back to another fingerpicking lesson. Today we're going to have a look at this beautiful chord progression in B minor. Now, one of the things that I like a lot about the B minor key is the fact that we can play a lot of basic chords such as the D major, the G major, the A major, the E minor chord. But at the same time, we also have access to a lot of extended chords played with open strings. Think about the B minor add 11 chord, the G6, and the beautiful A add 9 chord. Now you can, interpret this chord progression as you prefer. For me, it's very simple to imagine someone driving on a dusty high road. It's a beautiful chord progression full of open strings. So we're gonna have a look, we're gonna have a close up, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I was playing at the beginning of the video. So enjoy this lesson, let's have a close up, and let's get started. Now the first step is to learn the chord progression. We are playing a B minor add 11 chord, which is played with the fret 2 on the A string, 4th and 3rd string fret number 4, the B string fret number 3, and the E string open. You are playing the root note, the 5th, the root note again, the minor 3rd, and the perfect 11th. The second chord is a beautiful A add 9 6, or it could also be a B minor add 9 11th with the A on the bass. It's played with the A string open, the D and the G string fret number 4, the B string fret number 2, and the E string open. If you consider this chord an A add 9 6, you will play the root note, the major 6th, the major 9th, the major 3rd, and the perfect 5th. It's a beautiful chord. The third chord is a very simple E minor 7. We play low E string open, the D string fret number 2, the G string open, the B string fret number 3, and the E string open. And the last chord is a beautiful G add 9 6, which is played with the low E string fret number 3, the open D, the G string fret 2, the B string fret number 3, and the top E string open. This is a very interesting chord with the root note, major 3rd, major 9, perfect 5th, and the major 6th. A very rich chord. Play the chords for a while before you start practicing the fingerpicking pattern, and all the strings should ring out beautifully. Now guys, the fingerpicking pattern is the same throughout the entire song. We are using a technique called trevis picking, in which the thumb plays 2 bass notes on a steady rhythm, while the index, middle, and ring finger take care of the top strings. We can break down the arpeggio into, let's say, 2 steps. Now, put down the B chord and pluck the A string with the thumb, followed by the D and the B string with thumb and middle finger. Go back to the A string with the thumb again, then just play the G string with the index finger and the D string with the thumb. So you have. Now the pattern isn't complete, but you could practice the chords with this very first choice. Remember to repeat the pattern twice for each chord. You can then complete the fingerpicking pattern by playing the A and the top E string with thumb and ring finger, the D string with the thumb, the B string with the middle finger, the A string with the thumb, G string with the index, and finally the D string with the thumb again. So you will have. When you put the whole thing together, Now you can play the same pattern for other chords too. Remember that the thumb will always pluck 2 bass notes. For the B minor and the A, the thumb plucks the A string and the D string. For the E minor 7 and the G odd 9, the thumb plucks the low E string and the D. So we're never going to play the A string on the E minor 7 and the G odd 9. Now there's also another section of the song which is played with different chords. The finger picking pattern is the same, which is pretty cool. Now it sounds like this. Now we will play a beautiful D odd 11 chord. So the A string fret number 5, the D string fret number 7, the open G, the B string fret 7 and the E string open. Use the same pattern. The next chord is a simple A major played with the A string open and 7, 6 and 5 on the D string, G string and B string. You will also have to play the top E string. The finger picking pattern is the same. Moving on to the E minor chord, play in position 7. Play the A string fret 7, the D and the G string fret number 9, the B string fret number 8 and the top E string open. So we don't really play a bar chord here. Same finger picking pattern. And then we move on to the B minor. So you're gonna go slide all the way back. It's the same chord shape all the way down to the B minor. Now you want to play all the way up to the thumb and ring finger. So you start with the same arpeggio, but then when you play thumb and ring, you want to pause, and then you have 2 single notes, the A string fret number 2 and the fret number 4, before we go back to the D odd 11. A major. Now we're going to have a different chord. We're going to play a G6. It's the same finger picking pattern. The chord is played like this. You have the low E string fret number 3, the D string fret number 5, the G string fret number 4, the B and the top E string open. Now you want to repeat the pattern twice. The second time you play the chord, you want to go all the way up to the thumb and ring finger. And then we're going to play a beautiful F sharp 7 chord. So I'm playing the low E string fret number 2, the D string fret number 4, the G string fret number 3, simultaneously with thumb, index and middle, the top E string open, and I finish with a beautiful B minor odd 11. You can strum or you can arpeggiate the chord. That's it for today, guys. Make sure that you learn each chord step by step, memorize the chord shape and then add the arpeggio. Start with the very first simplified picking pattern, then complete the arpeggio. You can get the tab. Check my Patreon page and support this channel as well. And also subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. Now, I'll leave you practicing this awesome chord progression. Let me know if you like it, and see you next time.